You start hiding your wisdom out of fear and rejection. You believe the lie that your voice doesn't matter. How many feel like that's where you're at? I was at Bloomingdale's last night. We were walking through the mall. The mall was so full. Angela was like, let's get out of here, man. This mall's so full. I was like, oh no, baby. Let's go get Starbucks. Let's go in another store. As we were walking through Bloomingdale's, I remember I did a video and the video went viral. I felt this big about myself because I was having to work for $13 an hour at Bloomingdale's. Before I walked through my divorce, I was making six figures. I was an interior designer. I was making so much money. I bought a house for $500,000 behind gates, driving all these nice cars. And then all of a sudden I lose it all because of my pride. Because I was trying to prove to all of the people that I wasn't special ed, that I wasn't divorced, so that meant God was never going to use me again. And because of the pride, everything I prayed for, once I got it, I forgot how to handle it. God, you get me through. And the minute he got me through, I quit going to church. I quit praying. I quit believing. And I thought it was me. Well, then I did a video talking about it. And when I did that video, it went viral. And all of a sudden, I was getting asked to go preach at places. I had the biggest imposter syndrome ever. I'd go preach, and then I'd go back, and I'd be like, oh, my God, that was the stupidest sermon ever. And I'd lay in my bed and beat myself up. And finally, one day, after beating myself up at a conference, I'd then get in the car and have to drive back to Bloomingdale's on a Monday, 1 hour, driving a hoopty that as long as I didn't get in traffic, it wouldn't overheat. And in that season, when one door started opening, then Bloomingdale's had the nerve to put me in the well. I had to keep working because I don't know how y'all can keep quitting. But I couldn't quit. I had two little boys that needed their mama. I came back from one of my trips where I was preaching. Felt this big. Felt like I'd preached the stupidest sermon on the planet. I always was doubting myself. Special ed, divorced. So I got in there and I made it my plot to get in there and outdo every man there. So those boxes would come in. I'd be picking those boxes up. I think this is when I started wearing the mohawk. And in that season, I remember there were women in there said, girl, you're going to regret this. You felt like this was really a demotion, but really it was kind. They didn't have to do this for you. And here's what they said. At about 50, you're going to really be sorry because your body's going to hurt. Do you know I haven't thought about that again till last night? When I was walking through Bloomingdale's, I'm 53 years old. There ain't nothing on my body that hurts. Why? Because I'm in the gym. Here's what I'm saying. People will say things over your life, and if you don't learn how to revoke it and rebuke it,